Hey everybody, got another quick video for you. Let me turn this TV down in the back. Just wanted to go over, I got this in the mail, I don't know, maybe about 2 weeks ago, hopefully not longer. And I've been meaning to do a video on this, but this was just I guess you just call it like a care package from Dwayne over at Clark's Kentucky Knives. He sent me a message and asked me for my address, said he had something he wanted to send over, and lo and behold, this is what showed up. So he sent me some rolls of leather he picked up at a yard sale. I mean, not a yard sale, but a flea market, I believe he said. Hopefully I can find something to do with these. I've got a few good ideas. I hope they're good ideas, but we'll see. Then he sent over this marbles trapper, and let's see, get our light. This is a like a large trapper. I just clipped my nails and now everything's hard to open. But there's your spay blade and no half stops. Like I said, this is a large trapper. I don't have my case trapper on hand. I was going to do a comparison in size, but I want to say it's probably about the same size, maybe a tad smaller, but I think it's about the same size. Again, I wish I had it on hand, but it's got the little gun shield, which is super cool. And that is a faux stag, which is also really cool. I have kind of been studying my bone covers and jigs and stag, stag jigs, bone stag. But yeah, that's really cool. So it's actually knotty too. So, yeah, really cool knife. And I didn't have any marbles. I've got a few Rough Riders, but I didn't have any marbles. But that's about to change because this knife is actually built very well, probably in the same factory as Rough Rider. But I mean, everything is right down the center. No major gapping. I mean, everything's really nice. I think it's just a little dirty. I need to kind of get in there and flush everything out. But so that was really cool, and I thank you for that, Dwayne. But this next knife that I want to show you, this one meant the world to me. And I've already shot this once, and I started getting a little choked up. So I've scratched that one. I'm gonna try to shoot this one again. But I met Dwayne in person at Smoky Mountain Knife Works for the Case event, the Case Family Reunion event in Tennessee. And I met a few of the other guys. We've got a video on that, on, who all was there and all that. So anyways, Dwayne's wife, which I cannot remember her name, forgive me. And even if I did, I probably shouldn't say it on YouTube. So anyways, the three of us, myself, Dwayne, and his wife, at one point we were walking around together looking at knives. I remember us looking at some Bear & Son, if I remember right. I know we looked at the case knives, but got around to where they had these little wooden kit knives, and they had pretty much all of their popular patterns. And I was telling them the story of how my daughter, which real quick, I'll grab my daughter. I assume just because I'm into knives, she's kind of into them also. She thinks they're kind of neat. She likes to, when I'm sharpening a knife or something, she watches, and she likes to try to get involved. If I'm working on some leather, she always wants to have a little piece of leather for herself that she can put a little dye on. I give her a little paintbrush and a little bit of dye, and she can just kind of paint, and keeps her occupied, and it's fun that she's trying to be involved, and so it's really cool. But this is the knife that she found in my collection that she claims. So this is Ruby's knife. She'll let you know it. When she comes in my room, she wants to know where it's at. She asks, "Where's Ruby's knife?" She likes to put polish on it. So she's a trip. But this is the Desert Warrior Civivi Elementum. Is it Elementum? It sounded weird when I said it out loud, but I have dulled the edge, and I've rounded the tip, but she knows how to open it now. She's got a little polish down inside there. She's still working on trying to get that closed, which it's kind of a hard, I mean, it's not hard, but for a 3-year-old, I can see it being tough. So this is Ruby's knife. And I was telling them the story of how she has claimed this knife out of my collection, and how it would be cool if I should get one of these for her as well. And in the midst of everybody told me, when you go to, that was my first time going, but everyone told me when you go there, you're going to be so overwhelmed because there's just every knife company, not every, but you know what I mean. It's a large choice of knife companies, and I wasn't going there to buy anything in particular. I just was going really to meet everybody and just take place in the event, and maybe buy something. And believe it or not, I didn't buy anything from Smoky Mountain. I couldn't decide on anything. I felt like I was just buying something to buy something. So I didn't. And Dwayne sent this to me. And he sent me a very nice note. And in the note, I won't read the note, but in the note, he mentioned that he was sending this kit over. Maybe it would be something cool that me and my daughter could put together. It was brand new in the box. The pens were still in the little baggie. All papers included. I saved the box, of course. It was just somebody said in a video, and I cannot remember who it was, but they said when you speak to Dwayne, he listens. And I do the same thing. I try to listen. A lot of the times I'm overwhelmed. And that's why I'm terrible with names. I can remember a face. I can remember what car you drive. But I have a hard time remembering your name. So, anyways, Dwayne definitely listened to that, and I remember him saying he had one of these at home, and I don't know if this is the one that he had or if he bought one. Maybe he bought one at the event and I didn't know it. But it was just a really, really cool thing to get. The leather was neat. The actual, knife that I can carry and use on a daily basis is neat. But the fact that he listened and sent this for my daughter, essentially, just really meant a lot to me. And these things are so cool. I mean, they actually have a snap to them. This, of course, is based on the 54 pattern. There you go, right there. 1, 2, 5, 4. And it's a little tight on the close. I'm sure that'll wear in. But they just, it's just a really cool thing. And I've toyed with, like jigging it and painting it and all that kind of stuff. But I think I'm just going to leave it like this and let it be a wood kit knife and just a memory of meeting one of the nicest guys that I've probably ever met. And I thank you, Dwayne, and I thank you to your wife for the time that we had walking around Smoky Mountain. That was just really cool, getting to know y'all. So thank y'all for checking out this video. Getting a little emotional, so we're going to try to end this one. But again, Brother Dwayne at Clark's Kentucky Knives, check him out. I'll put a link down below. And just an awesome down-to-earth guy. And like I said, he definitely listens when you speak. So thank y'all again for watching, and I'll check you in the next video. Bye-bye.